From the moment she left her home for the past 3.5 weeks, Westchester County Jail in Valhalla, Jean Harris had to know what her sentence would be. It's a matter of law, the only possible punishment for her conviction, second-degree murder of Herman Tarnower, the cardiologist turned diet doctor who was her lover of 14 years. But when she arrived at the courthouse, it was clear she had not given up. Her attorney, Joel Arno, presented a motion to set aside the guilty verdict on the grounds the jury had acted improperly by reenacting the crime during deliberations. In court, Judge Russell Leggett denied the motion, saying the jurors did what they were asked to do, namely to deliberate. Then, after some words from prosecutor George Bolin, it was Jean Harris's turn. Looking pale and drawn, dressed in a tweed suit with her customary headband, she stood and told the judge in a clear, only slightly hesitant voice, "I want to say I did not murder Dr. Tarnower. I loved him very much and never wished him ill. For you and Mr. Bolin to arrange my life in such a way that I am in a cage and every time I want to go outside to have irons around my wrists isn't justice, it's a travesty of justice. I am not guilty, Your Honor." She sat down to a burst of applause from spectators in the courtroom. Now it was Judge Russell Leggett's turn. In a voice quavering with emotion, he spoke almost apologetically, shaken by what he said was mandated by the law. "I wish personally as you do that the events of March 10th had never taken place," he told her. But it was his obligation, he said, to sentence her 15 years in prison, the minimum for second-degree murder. With that, Jean Harris was taken to Bedford Hills Correctional Center, which could be her home until 1996. Before she even left the courtroom, Jean Harris's attorney filed an application for appeal. And the judge, particularly saddened, he said, by having to sentence a woman, called her a brilliant woman and said she would be given every opportunity to help those less fortunate in prison. Then he turned to Jean Harris and said, "Best of luck." Lynn, Sherr, ABC News at the Westchester County Courthouse, White Plains, New York.